Hey everyone, welcome back to the Nello Reads channel. Our first story of the day comes from Crazy Bloxian Empire NS. 5,000 copies of the same file on employee's hard drive. I got a ticket from an employee saying that their hard drive was almost full, so I asked them what they've been doing lately on the PC that was taking up so much space. Such as if they had been downloading too many files lately, when they last cleared their cache, etc. So I remote in, go into the browser, and clear the cache. But the employee is still uncomfortable with the free space on their drive. So I cleared the temp folder. Employee still uncomfortable with remaining free space. So, concerned that something might be wrong, I started running an antivirus scan on the employee's PC. For a while, the file names being shown were all similar. They were like file1.txt, file2.txt, and I think it stopped at around file 5000.txt. I then checked the files and yup, they took up a lot of space. I asked the employee why they had 5,000 copies of the same file, and the employee replied that they were trying to back it up. Apparently, keeping 5,000 copies of the same file was a good way to do so, and they didn't get the meaning of having multiple copies of your data. Trying not to laugh over the call, I simply tell the employee that they can upload the file to the network drive. Employee then uploads the file to the drive and deletes the 4,999 copies of the same file. Now they're comfortable with the free space on their drive. I end the call, close the ticket, and hopefully they won't make the same mistake again. Edit. I found the edit post button. Not even the IT tech support tech is infallible. The file in question was a report in PDF format that was somehow so important. That's actually hilarious. I guess, to be fair, they were making extra copies of the file to back up, just not the way you're supposed to. Our next story comes from Yeti22. Why don't users listen when told if you do that, XYZ will happen? Still pretty new to the field, but I'm confident in the little bit of knowledge I have. Currently working for a managed service provider, MSP. Yesterday, a client, PC, calls me in a panic. I need help now. Okay, no problem, PC. What's going on? I schedule all my boss's Zoom meetings for them on their Zoom account and log into the Zoom meetings under that account. I always change my name, but my boss's picture shows up next to mine and they don't want that, so I need to change it. Okay, that's not a problem, but to clarify, both your boss and you use the same account for these meetings? If that's the case, the picture will change for both of you, not just you. Do you have your own Zoom account? I don't know if I do. I just schedule their appointments. Can we just change the picture to our logo? Yes, if you have the image, that isn't a problem, as long as your boss is okay with it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll remote in and walk you through the steps to change the picture. Okay, great. Are you going to send it to me? Send what? The logo? No, I don't have your logo. You need to provide that. Oh. 20 minutes later, after digging through files on their computer, they find it. Okay, great. Load it there on the profile page. It's going to crop it, so you can just use the logo emblem. Emblem? Sorry, the icon on the left of the logo. That's all that will fit. You can't make it the whole thing? No, unfortunately, I can't do that. Fine, this will work. Okay, great. And you're sure this is okay with your boss? Yeah, they'll love it. They did not love it. Next day, I got another call from PC. I'm on another call with my supervisor troubleshooting a server backup failure. PC calls my boss repeatedly. I get a Teams message from my boss. Hey, can you help PC out? They're panicked about something and I'm in a meeting. Okay. Turns out PC's boss did not appreciate their picture being changed and wanted their old picture back. Do you have access to a copy of that picture? No, I just need it changed back. I can change it, but I don't have the picture. Can you ask your boss for it? Can't you just put the old one back? No, because it was deleted on the Zoom account. I can't materialize the picture out of thin air. 45 minutes later of this back and forth. Does your boss have a LinkedIn account? Yes, I think so. Okay, 1 second. Boss uses the same pic. Thank God. You're all set. You're the best, but what about when I log into the meeting? You have your own account. Use that one. Oh yeah, I could do that. I'm a patient person, but I'd like a month's break from this client, please. What a weird setup. I can totally understand the caller using his boss's account to schedule meetings for their boss, But why would their boss also be okay with them using that same account for their own Zoom calls? Some people's ways of thinking just amaze me, just like how I think it would be amazing if you pressed the like button right below this video. Our next story of the day is from Long Sun Odyssey. I encountered that guy at my new job within 2 days. Hi all, long-time reader, first-time poster. Even reading this sub for over 6 years did not put me off finally taking my first step into the IT profession, which I've wanted to do for years after 7 years in the education sector. A friend made me aware of a fairly lucrative position at a local manufacturing plant, which pays very well for my area and would be a huge step up from what I was doing at a local college, which had elements akin to help desk support, but was explicitly not an IT role. However, I think having worked with a ticketing system and 15 plus years of personal tinkering with computing helped land me the job, and I was thrilled. There are 2 of us in support for over 500 users, so we provide level 1, 2, and 3 support. I really wanted to make a good impression, so I dove into resolving my first ever help desk tickets in my life, with help from my supervisor, who is exceptionally helpful, but can have a bit of a temper at times. Not towards his staff, but useless users. Day 2 swings around, and I'm feeling positive. A new ticket comes in. I have changed the user's name involved to Jeff. Jeff puts in a ticket saying an access database, yes, we use a massive site-wide access database, was throwing an error. I contacted him through Teams chat, as most users use that instead of calling. Access database has an error. I need this to do my job and report crucial statistics. I'm exceptionally busy. It needs fixing now. Okay, my supervisor has informed me we can resolve this by reinstalling the application. It's a relatively quick fix, but you will be unable to work for 20 minutes while we configure it on your laptop. 5 minutes pass. This is unacceptable. You said it would be fixed in 20 minutes. Me, wondering how 5 minutes now means 20 minutes. Office is just reinstalling, which includes access. As you can see from the progress bar, it is about 33% done. Please bear with it as it completes. No, this is unacceptable. Cancel the installation now so I can go back to working. I will be making a complaint. At this point, I am terrified. No one treated me like this at my last job. Now, someone is making a complaint on my second day in IT. I try to be polite and say I will leave the ticket open and pending until we get the issue resolved for him. Before I can even walk down the corridor to explain to my supervisor, I hear him speaking with a raised voice on the phone. If the application is so crucial to your job, why won't you let my staff work on resolving it for you? Until you provide us with an hour of your time when we can work on your laptop, the ticket will be on hold. It is now your responsibility to book that time in your calendar for us to complete the work. It has now been 3 months, and Jeff has requested that we take his laptop and install the Office package and configure the database overnight, requiring us to stay after hours. We are salaried, 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., so we refused, and after asking when the ticket will be resolved 3 times, to which we responded that it was his responsibility to find the time, as we had tried to accommodate him multiple times and we were told he is too busy, I raised it with my supervisor again. Now I know why he's appreciated. Close the ticket. I guarantee you when you close it, he will call again and he will be denied a final time. This guy is a D-head. I closed the ticket and he called instantly. Got told somewhat politely where to shove it, and next time, if he has an urgent job that needs completing, to be cooperative. I love having supportive superiors who tell users what's what when they're acting like idiots. I feel like supervisors in a lot of these stories are either really good or just downright awful. Glad OP got one who is the former. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's stories, and I'll see you in the next video.